Join me and two of my best friends as we head to New Mexico.
We're off to New Mexico.
We are bringing you some crazy updates. Breaking news. We are at the Houston airport. We had a layover. But let me just bring it over to Brandy, who's going to tell you about the drama that unfolded at the layover.
I had accidentally made a mistake. We're going to...
Huge mistake.
Huge mistake. $200 mistake. And I booked the wrong connecting flight, but they fixed it. I'm on the right track now.
So she's supposed to be going to Albuquerque tonight instead of El Paso, where we're beginning our journey. She was going to where we're going to end our journey. So we are finally at the hotel. It was just a hot mess express today. We got in so late that the rental car place was closed, so we had to get a very expensive Uber. We were finally at the hotel. It's past 1 probably. What time is it?
It is 1:32.
1:30. Rough start to the trip, but we're going to turn it around tomorrow. And what is she wearing? What is she wearing?
They're from Justice.
She's trying to get a sponsorship.
So I'm checking in this morning instead of Timmy, but last night was a mess. So the hotel alarm clock decided to go off at 5 a.m. after we went to sleep around 2:30, maybe even 3. And then this morning, Timmy goes back to the airport to get our rental car and no one was there. So he finally, like probably an hour and a half later, got a rental car and he's heading back. So it's gonna be a race to get to our next destination.
Okay, we are now at the Chick-fil-A. We like to eat local, but we are on the way to Carlsbad Caverns. It is a fresh start. We have the rental vehicle. We checked out the hotel. Everything's gonna be great now. Yeah?
Hopefully. We made it! It was a long drive, very pretty. You can see from the background. But we're going to the taverns now. It's supposed to be cold, that's why I'm dressed like winter. So hopefully we see some bats, but come along with us.
Yes, Nikki said tavern, but that's a bar. We going to a cavern, which is a cave.
Drinking on my mind.
Yeah.
If you are pressed for time, you can take an elevator into the cave, and just know once inside you do have to whisper.
This looks like a dinosaur. It looks like a wee-wee.
So the fun thing about these two is that they act like this is cloud spotting.
It is.
Continuing our journey to White Sands National Park, we have stopped just to capture the gorgeous view here. Got Brandy and Nikki still.
He meant us by the gorgeous view.
That's not true. This actually happened a few times on the trip.
Alright, so we are on the way to White Sands National Park. So it's been raining on and off and we're hoping, fingers crossed that it stops. It stopped right now, so we're about 3 minutes away, and we will show you what it looks like.
We are at White Sands National Park. It is gorgeous. We are so happy we were here. We thought the rain might have ruined things, but it could not have been a better end to the day. And now, what are we gonna do?
Sled.
We're gonna get a sled. We're gonna see if we can end this night even more right. All right, Nikki. So how do you feel?
We gotta do some research. What we was doing did not work. So we are back at the hotel, as you can see. Today was much better than yesterday, to say the least. We actually had a full day of travel. But we started at the Caverns this morning. I said Caverns right this time, because if you remember in the morning I said taverns, but there was no drinking there. But today, or this evening, was my favorite part at the White Sands National Park. It's probably my favorite national park I've been to so far. So pretty, and we tried sledding. Didn't actually work, but we tried. And then we ended our night at Del Taco for some real authentic Mexican food. But everybody knows me knows I love food, and I might have to say the pizza and dessert pizza was my favorite. It was bussin'. So we're going to wash up for bed and be clean, and then we will have probably a little more relaxed day tomorrow. So we'll take you with us. We are going to choose our consequences. So once we kind of know what we're going to be doing, we'll take y'all along with us.
We're getting ready for a new day, headed back to the White Sands National Park, and then traveling on to our next destination.
Yeah, we'll try sledding again, but we'll see.
Sledding yesterday was an epic fail, so we're hoping we can get it together today and actually have some fun.
Yeah.
And look, Brandy has her shoes on the bed.
Oh my God, Timmy.
All right, so we're back at White Sands National Park. It is still, the sand's beautiful. We are having a good time. They actually started sledding some, and it's been working. We're also doing photo shoots because you know how we do. Over here though, the rain is coming in. We are trying to beat the time.
I think the hardest part was walking up the hill to get started. As you can see from my crooked footprint. I think the best part was once I finally got this thing going, but it went very fast on the first take. The second take was like a slow poke.
Okay, y'all, the rain is moving in. We are moving out. White Sands, but let's rate it.
10 out of 10.
10 for 10. Probably even more famous than the White Sands National Park. We're here at the site of the world's largest pistachio. And by the way, if you don't think that pistachio is a big deal, the parking lot is full of tourists. It is quite the sight to see. We had made it too deep at Riverbend hot springs. It is raining, and we thought that it might ruin the whole thing, but it actually is just helping us relax. The sound in this environment is amazing. We were back in the hotel room. We had a great dip in the natural hot springs. It was raining, so we couldn't really get out to cool off, so the heat got to be too much at some times, but still, it was gorgeous to kind of just overlook the river. It was a really relaxing, peaceful time to ourselves. Not a whole lot to see and do in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. It's a really small town. We had Sonic for dinner, if that tells you much about our options, but it wasn't too bad, and excited for what's next. To view this and more, please like and subscribe.